Alright, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. The NFL season is finally underway. We got the cheers from the people in the back, the people up front. Everybody is excited for this NFL season. I sure as hell am. I know you guys are too watching. We're kicking it off with the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Rams Thursday night football. One more cheers. Let's go. NFL football is finally here. We had a crazy preseason, up almost 7 units in the preseason, which obviously preseason is hit or miss, but we are for sure looking to take that success and run right into the NFL season, the NFL regular season, full force, and take some money. Take what is ours. So we're going to jump into today's game, guys. Again, I've said this all preseason long. We are still working on the scheduling and the formats of these videos to be able to bring, pretty much daily content throughout the NFL week, even though there's only a few days of games. So keep an eye out for that. But as of right now, we're just launching with the Thursday night football video. We're going to have a play on the spread and the over because I like both of those. And then we're also going to add some player props. So make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment there. But before we even get into it, guys, I'm going to ask you guys to smash that subscribe button. If you're excited for the NFL season, hit that subscribe button. And if you do want to pick up some awesome officially licensed NFL gear for your favorite team, favorite player, head over to the official NFL shop. We do have a link in the description. It helps support us as well. So if you're a Patriots fan, go pick up a Mac Jones jersey, a Vikings fan, a Jets fan, any fan, a Bills fan, favorites to win the Super Bowl this year. They're playing tonight here in the slate. Go over there and pick up your favorite team's gear. You can use that link in the description to save. You'll get a pop-up with the code to use. It's changing constantly, so head over there, use that link in the description, and you'll be hearing a little bit more from us about the NFL shop later on in the show here. But guys, let's jump right into it. We're looking at the LA Rams at home here as home dogs, plus 2.5 at home. And these lines are subject to change. I will say we are recording this little disclaimer a couple days early as I am traveling. So if these lines change, make sure to discuss it and talk about it in the comments. If anything drastic happens, we'll try and get back to comments and say what our final plays are and whatnot. But as of right now, the LA Rams plus 2.5 at home here. The total is anywhere from 52 to 52.5. I've seen it on most books at 52, so we're gonna roll with that as of right now. But if we're looking at the money here, 89% of the handle, which is the money, is on Buffalo minus 2.5 now. Disclaimer again is that this is based on all DraftKings sports books, both virtual and in person. So obviously any other books could have some different numbers here, but this is based on DraftKings sports books. 89% of the money on Buffalo, 67% of total bets on Buffalo here. So the public is absolutely loving Buffalo in this one, minus 2.5. Almost 90% of the money's on there. So the big hitters are on the Buffalo side of things, and then 67%, 2 out of every 3 people are on Buffalo minus 2.5. If we look at the total here, 60% of the public is on the total of over 51.5. We do have another line there. So again, anywhere from 51.5 to 52.5 is kind of what we're judging here. I got it as an official play at 52. We'll get into my play in just a second, but 60% on the over, and then it's 50-50 in terms of bet percentage. And we'll jump right into our plays, and then I'm gonna get into the trends here. But our plays on this game is gonna be plus 2.5 for the home team, the LA Rams, in the over 52. Now, again, 89% of the money. We are in that 11%, in the vast minority when it comes to taking this. But I do think that the Buffalo Bills have won. If we start to get into the trend here, the Buffalo Bills have won the last 2 games here. And this is in the last 5-6 years or so. So obviously last year's game is going to be more important to look at than the 2016 one. But I do think that, history kind of repeats itself. It looks like it goes Bills, Bills, Rams, Bills, Bills, Rams. And we're going to be rolling with that here. You see here, Rams, Bills, Bills. I'm thinking that the Rams take this one. I'm not going money line though. I'm going to take the points, but I do like the Rams in this game today, plus 2.5. I like fading the public in this one. All of the hype, and I mean all of the hype is on the Bills. They are the Super Bowl favorites, and it seems like everyone's just forgetting that the Rams are the Super Bowl winners from last year, and they're coming in as underdogs in this game with all the mojo, all the confidence in the world. I like the Rams here, plus 2.5 there. and we're gonna watch that line. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment. That's where all my final plays always are. We keep it fully transparent. Anything in the video is subject to change, injuries, anything like that, especially with a couple days to go until this game. So make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. And before we start talking about the over, I told you guys we'd be talking about the NFL shop again. Make sure to use that link in the description. It's a perfect way to support us, guys. Use that NFL link shop. It is an affiliate link, so they can track when it's used and track it to us. So it's a perfect way to support us, but also you're not going to get better NFL gear than the official NFL store. So head over to that link. Use that link in the description. Even if you're curious, a click helps us out. So make sure to click that link. Go browse the shop. See if you can get a good deal. I know yesterday or the day before they were running a 65% off promo code through this link. So make sure to go check that out. Use that link in the description. We'll also put it in the pinned comment so it's easy for you guys to find. But let's jump back in here and talk about the over here, guys. Whew, this over has absolutely been on fire here. You look at these two teams in their last few times out. I believe it's 9-1 in the last 10 games hitting the over. But even on this right here, we have 8 games in front of us here. Over is 7-1. Now the totals were a little bit lower. I can give you that we're looking at a 52-point total, which is a high number. But if you look at how Buffalo started the season last year, with the exception of the first game, which it's funny because this is the first game, they were scoring 40 points, 35 points, 43 points, that type of thing. The Rams came out and averaged, I believe, almost 30 points per game for the first three games, and then they let up like 20 points. I'm thinking then this game easily gets to 52. So we're trusting the historical value here. We're also trusting what happened last year with these two teams, not even just playing each other. Never mind the fact that, you know, they did score 67 points on September 27th last year, both letting up a lot of points and scoring a lot of points, went way over. We're trusting that these two offenses did get a little bit better and they're meshing a little bit here. No major injuries as of right now. Obviously, we do see some guys like obviously Matt Stafford's been banged up and some other guys on the injury report for both teams. But this is week 1. They've been planning for months on how to manage an injury load these guys. So I think that we're going to see most of the key players play, obviously, other than some of the obvious injuries on both sides of guys that are out for season or going to be back late in the season. But I think that this game goes over. I'm looking for points on both sides. I don't think it's going to be a one-sided affair, which is why we ended up going with the Rams as well. I think it's going to be a tough fight, and similar to when we usually say like a grinded out game is going to result in a under, I think that this game becomes somewhat of a shootout. Both these teams are going to come out absolutely fired up, so we like the Rams plus 2.5 in the over 52 in this game. And honestly, if I had to pick one of those, I think I like the over even more, which is kind of crazy. An opening season game, 52 is a lot of points, but the over has been hitting in the last few years when it comes to the opening night game. So it's not even like we're going out on a limb there. We have it up in front of us here. Let's pull a stat up here real time. 8 of the last, let's see, 5-0. Let's see, I got this here. Over in two years now, this total has gone over. 2020 it was a 54 number and it went over, and then last year it was a 60 number and it went over. So I mean, we're trusting both these teams' historical, you know, trend here, but also just the NFL in its opening Thursday night game. So I do like the over in this one a little bit more than the spread, but I think we're going to take both plays. And I will say this before we get to the ride of the day, which we'll talk about in a second. Excited to bring that back. I do want you guys to keep an eye on the pinned comment because we're probably going to add a player prop or two in there as well. So all final plays will be in the pinned comment. Make sure to check that out. And we're probably going to go with a couple player props just to have some more juice on this game because we are so excited to cash and make sure that you know, we're giving you guys the value that you need. So we're going to have a spread pick in this game, a total, and a couple player props just for the hell of it because we're really excited the NFL season is back. But the ride of the day, guys, make sure to use hashtag ride of the day. It has been so long since I've been able to say that. Hashtag ride of the day in the comments and give me your play on the game. I'm looking for a player prop specifically because we already know where we're leaning total and spread wise. So hashtag ride of the day, give me a player prop, and I'm picking someone random in the comments to jump on board with me. You guys will get a shout out in the next video, win or loss. You'll be hearing the womp womp if you lose. You'll be hearing the cha-ching if you do win. So make sure to use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. You got to use the hashtag to qualify, and I'll be picking one person's player prop in the comments to jump on board forward with, and you guys will get a shout out in the next video. But that is all we got, guys. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button one last time for us. Comment the ride of the day and like the video as well. I'm so excited for the NFL season to be here, guys. Good luck in your opening night. Hopefully we crush it. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.